I'm gonna just turn around and watch this hill, or what I'm gonna do yet. I know the road goes up top. Maybe I'll take that ride for a little bit, see what's up there. Beautiful, beautiful spot though. Driving up this tote road going up the hill. Just looks way too good not to have the camera on, but you know how that is. I always suspect there's gonna be something and there's nothing, and then drive through some place where you don't expect there to be anything and there's something. So at least I'm giving it a shot here. Look at a little bit of clear cut on the right. Jeez, nice spot. Big country up here, that's for sure. If you want to be hunting alone, this is where you come to go, hunt alone. Seeing where that mountain with the snow on it, we're coming heading back towards that one now. It just feels like there's gonna be a giant something out here. I don't know what. Giant bear, giant moose, giant deer, Sasquatch, something. Another deer right in front of me right now. He's right there in front of me on the road. That's deer number 5. Deer number 5 right there. It's a young one. Eventually he's got to be a buck. There she goes. Well, that's the same one I saw before. I don't know. I'm down further than that one should have been. See a lot of does. You just see a buck. I thought there'd be some good hunting up here. I guess I was right. Probably next year be even better. There's not a lot of regrowth this year besides this grass stuff. Looking off to the right there where she went in to see if I can see her, but I don't see her. You would think with all these does around here, there's got to be a buck through here somewhere. Got to be one somewhere. I'm not going to be ready for it either. I'll have my orange on. Got my clip with me. Gun's ready to have the clip in it. Bolt's not open. Just find a nice place to be able to sit. Sit and watch for a bit. My headlights off now, so I'm just creeping along. I wasn't quite sure if I was going to see anything today. Guess I'm doing pretty good. It's 7:35 right now. I've seen 5 deer already. I think it was 5, right? 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5, 6, no? Yeah, 5, 6. 5, I think it's 5. Can't even count. thing I like about this Ford, it can go nice and slow. I feel like the trucks with the V8, you got to give it a little bit of power to get going. This thing will crawl nice and slow, nice and quiet. 2.7 liter twin turbo. Has all the speed I ever need. Holy mackerel, sometimes you're going a lot faster than you want. It surprises you how quick it is. It's not the greatest if you want to pull stuff, I'll admit that. Small engine. It's going to start using those turbos for the power, and that'll start using your fuel. But I don't pull a lot. That's one of the reasons I decided I'm going to get this, because I don't pull a lot. Once in a while I'll pull something, but not. If you got a work truck, you get a V8. Stay away from the turbos when you got when you want to pull stuff. But if you don't do a lot of pulling, this is a great truck. Nice ride, quiet, smooth. Alrighty, another corner. What's around this corner? Anything? I think we're coming up on the spot where I went in on the right here and walked in a little ways and sat for a little while. I think it was last year. There wasn't anything in there at that time. Just there was a skidder trail in there I could see that went down. Problem with me going down is the easy thing. Trying to walk back up in this leaf litter from downhill going up is a pain in the rear end. Yeah, that's right where it is, right there on the right. A little bit of snow starting to sit on the ground here. There's all kinds of moose beds and stuff in the swale grass here. Now the problem is it's just you don't know where to sit. There's so many spots, and it's so hard. If there's any runs, I don't know if there is any runs. Major trails. They just go all over the place through here. If this doesn't pan out, I'm going to go back to where I saw that second to last doe there, where that open field was on top of the hill. Maybe try and sit there for a while. Hope a buck will come out looking for that doe, maybe. We'll see. She was by herself and she wasn't hanging around, so I don't know if she's being moved or what. The Y, one going up, one going down. Yeah, the up is trees in the way. Yeah, it was now, if I could walk, famous last words, right? If I could walk, I would be doing a lot of walking through here. Looks like an awesome area for deer hunting. I think I drove down here last year and there was like a little mud hole that I decided to turn around at because I didn't want a chance of going through and getting stuck. So I'm heading back down that way right now. We'll see. I can look down below me and it drops off quite a bit. You see a bottom flat floor pan, but it's just way too many trees in the way to sit here and watch down there. Lots of growth coming underneath the truck now. I'm gonna start making more noise. Get a little bit of snow on the ground. Heading towards that snowy mountain, you can tell. Let's find a good flat range spot I could sit and watch through here. It'd be awesome. Sit in the truck and watch it. No need even getting out of the truck. Deep and far in the woods as I am already. If I can help it anyway. Didn't bring my heavy boots. I thought it was gonna be raining more, so I figured I'd be staying right in the truck. As usual, the weatherman was wrong again. I guess I can't say they're wrong because you look at the forecast and it said rain, but when you look at the deep forecast, the added forecast, then you see the details more, and it just says rain in the early morning, and then it stops. Look at this spot here. Jeez. How to get a better view than that? Nice little straight stretch. Got the snowy mountain in the background. Oh, partridge to my left just walked off into the woods and took off. I might just sit here and watch this little straight stretch. I haven't gone down there, so I don't know what's down there, but that's the key about that. Not knowing. Alright, I decided I'm going to sit here and watch this little straight stretch for a while. Don't have any idea what's down there. Just look at it. I've seen deer all over the place, so maybe there's something will come out through this little straight stretch. We'll see. There's a deer crossing right in front of the freaking deer just crossed. I just stopped here to watch that. I don't even know what it was. Could have been a giant buck for all I know. I was just taking pictures of this thing for a thumbnail, and a deer walked by. Jesus Christmas. Number 6, and I don't know if there's a doe. It walked slow. Wasn't afraid, so maybe it'll come back out. Well, all dressed up and ready and sitting as quiet as I could possibly be, watching that straight stretch now, and hopefully whatever was out there crosses comes back out again. We'll see. It was just moseying on through, so I'm assuming it was a doe. Buck, I'd assume, would be hightailing it out of here, but you never know. I mean, they don't get hunted hard out here. I'm out in the woods. You can see the snow in the background. I'm up in some elevation here, out in the woods, so I'm not looking at you. I'm gonna keep watching down there at the same time in case that comes back out. But I'm in the thick of it today. This is a rare opportunity in Maine to have something like this happening. I don't see this many deer in one day, ever. So I'm taking advantage of it, and hopefully we'll see what happens. Keep an eye on this spot for you, and I'll let you know if anything comes out. The deer pop out right in front of me. I'm trying to get my binoculars out of the truck. I definitely pass them up. Look for a corner. this. You guys believe that? It's like, what, number 6 or 7? I was just trying to get my binoculars out of my bag on the friggin' ground. I brought my head up and there's a friggin' deer right in front of me. What the frig's going on today? Thank you, God. Appreciate the gift again. Holy moly. Got my binoculars finally. I have no idea what's going on today. I've not seen this many deer one day. That was ridiculous. Saw the deer cross way down there. I wasn't sure what it was. Oh, it may not have been the same one I just saw. I can't imagine that deer covered that much distance in that short a time, but maybe it was. But I had my binoculars, the ones I like to use, down under the duffel bag on the passenger side on the floor, and I was trying to unzip the button and stuff. Unzip the zipper to get that case out, to get those binoculars out. I was cussing and pulling and yanking and stretching over there to try and get it, and I finally started to get it, and I just look up to look downrange, and there's a deer right in the middle of the road, right in front of the truck. What the hell? That forkhorn had those forks on both. I wouldn't shoot him. He's too small. You know, you're not going to get big ones if you shoot little ones, and you're never going to have big ones because you always shoot the little ones, so let him grow. Maybe something big, Grandpa will show up. Huh, getting some snow spitting here. Awesome, awesome. Nice spot. I'm finding some deer up this way. I'm kind of hoping that would work out this way. So, those washouts probably just, keep a lot of people from coming in here. And, the old clear cuts from last year, they're panning out. See what happens here. I got all day to sit, so we'll see what happens. Keep trying to keep an eye on the... Who knows what else will come out. We'll see. Well, check it out, everybody. It's just, I think today's the 6th November. Big Grandpa Buck shows up. We'll see how it goes. That's why I love hunting KI. This is my baby, the 270. Browning X-Bolt 2. Shooting 140 grains, 2,940 feet per second. Oh, my day has been fulfilled already. I don't care. Doesn't matter if I see another animal or not, but you just never know. We'll see what happens. God has been shining down on me today. Thank you, God. Amen. Just did my laser rangefinder range down that range where I saw a deer cross when I first got here, and it's further than I thought. It's 226 yards roughly. I thought it'd be 150 yards or so it's further away than I thought. I don't know if that was the same deer that crossed there that was right in front of the truck. It just seemed like there's too much woods. Too short a time for that to be the same deer, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I mean, that woods is thick and it's a steep grade going down that way, so I can't imagine that was the same deer, but I could be wrong. We'll see. Keep watching, see what happens. Well, so far nothing besides that one I just had first thing here. It's a nice quiet sit, that's for sure, up here, that's for sure. You don't hear any trains, you don't hear any people, you don't hear anything. You haven't even seen a plane. Nice beautiful view in the background. It's supposed to stay pretty cool all day. I think it's like 36, 37 degrees, something like that right here, right now. Keep on waiting, see if anything shows up. It's a beautiful day for hunting. Hope everybody has a great success, and wish everybody the best of luck if they haven't got one yet. Okay, I got up here, I got my binoculars. I got my real expensive rent call. I'm gonna maybe try that later on today. Got the laser rangefinder here. This is the bag I keep forgetting. I finally brought it. So I had the laser rangefinder, the GoPro, which the GoPro is right there. So I got that. It's all the stuff I usually keep in the truck when I'm sitting and hunting. See how it goes. Alright, I think this is my plan for the day. I think I'm gonna sit here till noontime. See if anything shows up. The wind is going in sort of like this direction here. So my plan is, I think after noontime, after I have lunch, I'm gonna drive down to where that buck come out, or deer come out. I'm assuming that was the same buck. I'm not sure if it was. Right down where the sunlight usually shows up, it's like an opening in there. So I'm gonna drive down that far and put out a scent wick. Then back down here and park and sit for the rest of the day too, I think. I mean, it's just deer all around. And we're up in the mountains and away from everybody, so it's, ideal, what I like to do. So, and I haven't had anybody come behind me or anything, as far as I know. I haven't seen anybody, so. That's my plan. I think it's, 9:30, something like that now. Almost 10 o'clock. So, yeah, I'll sit here till noontime, have my lunch, then drive down there and put that scent wick out. And then see what that does. Maybe that'll draw something in. That'll blow the wind up into these hills up here a little bit. And then maybe draw something out. That's my plan. We'll see how it goes. View from inside the truck right here. It's 38 degrees, and it says it's gonna start cooling down after 10 o'clock, so it'll be 37 for the rest of pretty much the shooting light, and then start dropping even more after that. I just hope I gotta crawl on out of here in certain places with those washouts so I don't tear up the undercarriage of my truck. Some of them washouts was pretty bad getting up through here, but I love this area. This is awesome. This gets your heart pumping in another way than the moose thing yesterday. See what happens, everybody. Starting to snow again, or hail, or sleet, whatever you want to call it. See it bouncing off the truck. Comes and goes. Haven't seen anything since that little buck was out here in front of me. So far. It's like 9:45 right now. Keep on keeping on. See what shows up. Got another snowstorm here. Can't even see that mountain barely now. Way down there on that road, there is a grouse down there. I can see it or not. I see the partridge right there. Well, I ate my lunch. 11. It's 11:30 now. I've been watching that grouse and it's still down there. It's been down there for an hour. Oh, there it goes, running across the road for some reason. Finally. Yeah, I was kind of letting it feed and stuff. I don't want to go down there and flush it off and disturb everything. But I got to dare take a drive down and put out a scent wick down there. But now we're getting a little bit of snow, a little snowstorm, so might let that pass too first. Show you what I got here. It's going sunny, then snow, then sunny, then snow, just like the rain and snow the other day. Just got a picture from camp at my hoop lot. It says 51 there. It's only 37 here. Big difference. Show you what I got here. Here we are. As you can see, no matter where I go, we'll get the smorgasbord weather, I guess. Okay, here's the swale grass I see from back where I was. There's nice sticks right over there. I could put, actually probably should put something on this side, I don't know. Scent wick, I'll put them on the sticks right here on the side of the road. That way, something comes out, I'll be able to see it, hopefully. I don't know if I can be able to walk on that crap or not. Might try and just drive over there if I can. See, people have been driving in and it doesn't look like it's very deep. But we will see. Got it in 4-wheel drive. We'll see if I can get over there. Alright, I got 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layer. Inside here, I keep my scent here. Here, so it stays body temperature, so it stays fairly warm. I don't want it too hot. I used to put it up on my heater on top of the dash, but it got too hot. Sometimes you couldn't even touch the bottle, and I don't know if that's too high a temperature for might hurt the stuff, so I don't know. I'm gonna try and put a little bit of this right here and then back on out of here. There. Alright, I put a scent wick out and then I just dipped a little bit on the ground too. See what that does. This road goes further. I've never gone past this mud hole. The mud hole looked a lot worse last time I was here, but I'm just gonna go back there and sit. I'm not gonna do any driving. Had 1 deer out here and there's looks like decent woods right through here, so no sense wasting fuel and driving all over the place. I got a decent spot right here. Alright. Show you what I put out here. Alright, there's my scent wick. See there's trails and stuff coming in here. I'm hoping the wind's blowing in this direction. So hopefully there's something bedded up in here that'll come down this afternoon. We will see. Awesome woods in here. The road keeps going that way too. Let's get more snow coming. See what happens. Alright, I just got back to my spot and I did a laser range find yardage to see exactly where that spot was where I put the scent wick, and it's 230 yards from here to there. So at 200 yards to 270 is 2.57 inches low, so I'm gonna give it roughly 3 inches of drop at that range. So just aim for the top of the back if there's something out there and let her fly. The wind is going from left to right, so hopefully it's blowing scent up into there. And you saw that area, it's all open up in there, goes up onto the hill. There's nice woods on the right too, so we'll see, I guess. So my game plan for the day. Just want to do a lot of driving. Gas is not cheap, and especially driving out this far, use a lot of fuel. So we will see what this does. I'll just let the heat run for a little bit longer, get my feet warmed up. See what happens here. One of the guns to forget. Down that swell grass is right at the very end. That's where Centwick has just passed it. Swell grass 215. That's branches that were just past the swell grass. I thought it was 230, but rain. See what happens. Gonna be a good afternoon, hopefully. According to the phone, it's 38, but that says in Brownville. We're not in Brownville. We're up in the mountains. It's snowing, so I don't know if it's 38 or not. And it says it's the warmest part of the day in Brownville. So it's only going to get colder from here on out for the rest of the day. Hopefully that scent wick does its job. I drew in that moose yesterday, so maybe it'll draw in something today. Till 4:46, I think, send a shooting light, so I'll be here till then. Wish me luck, everybody. And a beautiful day in KI. It's after 2 now. About 2.5 more hours. A lot of the snow on that mountain's either melted or the wind blowing it off the trees, or a little of both now. Haven't seen any other animals since I see the grouse earlier. No deer, bear, moose, anything else like that. Coyotes. But sticking it out for the night, right till dark anyway, you know what I'm saying. See what shows up. I got that scent wick out there about 230 yards out there, so hopefully that's doing something, but I don't know if this wind could just be drying it right up, so it won't be smelling anything. Show you what I got here. Down the last hour now. Haven't seen anything else since the grouse and that buck early this morning. It's been windy out, but it's getting a little bit better now. A lot of the clouds are blowing away, so we're not getting so much snow and hail anymore. I'll show you what I got here. the last half hour or so. Thought that one little lit up tree looks pretty cool up there, that little line of trees. Curiosity killed the cat there. I decided to take a ride out to the end of this road that I was been watching all day. Because I was looking on my Onyx, and it shows it only went down about 3/4 of a mile down further, and it's some nice territory out here. Big swamp to my left, and there's a pond before that. All goes uphill from this side here, and all kinds of trails coming out. I tell you what, if you could walk, it'd be a hell of a place to hunt. But you gotta be pretty good shape. This is all uphill and downhill and swamps and stuff, so it's not simple stuff, but it is a nice country, that's for sure. I gotta slowly trickle on out of here now. I got quite a ways to go, and the slow, treacherous washouts in some of these places on this road way up before I get out of onto the other part of the road. So I decided to leave just a little bit early. I only had like 5-10 minutes more shooting light anyway, but I want to see what this looked like, and there was no place for me to turn around besides going all the way to the end anyway, unless I wanted to back all the way out, and I didn't want to do that. So come to the end, it was a good turnaround spot, but a great place to put a tent or something, and then you could walk all through all this stuff. It'd be awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna trickle on out of here and then navigate there's two big washouts out there that I have to go really slow and make sure I go on the right tracks so I don't go off to the side or anything, or scrape up the bottom of the truck. So that'll be that. I'll give you some more footage if I see anything out on the roads or anything. Got 2 deer in front of me. Mama and a young one. See if they get out of the way here. Two or three? Just 2, I believe. And the young one. Go ahead, you guys. High beam, low beam. Come on, kiddos. Get out of the road. Get out of the road, kiddos. Is this 2 young ones missing the mom? There might be just 2 young ones and they don't have the mom. There they go. There they go. Holy. It took a while for them to figure that one out. I don't know where mama is. Well, she's not too far away. There goes another deer. That might have been the mother, I don't know. Off to the right. There's a deer up on the hill. Looks like a big one. Stupid headlights aren't going up high enough. Jeez. Yo, look at that moon tonight. Holy, that's awesome. Very cool. You get to see a lot of beautiful things, that's for sure. I can't remember if that washout's halfway down this hill. I think it is. It's coming close. Have to go slow. Makes sense. the washouts are on this side of this mountain. Alright, coming to that first washout. See where the heck I came in and come out of this thing. Well, where are we here? It's gotta be over here, I think. Not too bad. On the next one. Here is the other washout. I hang out way over here, but I've gone too far over. Got our ascent control. Yeah, what a mess this one is. Be real careful on this one. Creepy crawly on that one. Yes, sir. Alright, we got her. Take the ascent control off. The ascent control works really good, but sometimes it's just too slow. Tough stuff, that's for sure. That's the last of the bad washouts. Now, if we see any more deer, I'll let you see them, hopefully. Finally, I've been driving downhill for like 20 minutes. I kept my hunting clothes on in case I saw something out there, but now it's past shooting light, and finally off of that road. I'm on to the other road that connects onto the main dirt road. So I'm gonna take all these clothes off. No need to have all these on now. Holy moly. There. Back down to half the man I was a minute ago. All those clothes I would had on. Whew. Alright. Let's see here. My hat somewhere. I have no idea where it is. There. Yes, sir. Alrighty. Well, this one road is not as bad as that one was, and then the next road is the main dirt road, which is a lot smoother. You can do 40 miles an hour all the way through on that one. Appreciate y'all watching, and hopefully, well, I'll see if there's anything else out here on the way out of here. You never know. But if not, I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. There's a moose in the road. Going off to the right. Right there. Yowza.